So let's talk about how do we bring certainty to uncertainty. I mean, this is the punchline, right? This is ultimately, if you can figure out how to live in uncertainty with certainty, then you're positioning yourself for making better decisions, because you won't be persuaded by the toxicity. You'll be clear-headed and able to see things clearly. You'll be able to lead others who are stuck in their own uncertainty. You'll show up with confidence and conviction, even in the middle of your uncertainty. If you know how to find certainty in uncertainty, you can show up with conviction and lead others who haven't been able to find certainty in the uncertainty. And isn't this what we're doing here in our business? Isn't this what we're doing in transformation? Like, what people pay us for is safe passage from where they're stuck to where they want to go. In other words, they pay us for safe passage to get from where they're uncertain so that they can be certain. But for them to feel safe with you, you're going to have to learn how to bring your own certainty into all the uncertainty you're surrounded in your current business. Do you know how many people wait to grow their business, wait to expand their business, wait to start a marketing message, wait to do so many things in their business until they have more certainty, until they've figured things out? In other words, you think that the path to certainty is learning about more things. And that's actually not true. Your path to certainty is not in learning more knowledge and information. And in fact, sometimes the act of learning more knowledge and information is actually compounds your uncertainty, because in the middle of learning things, reading a book, going to a seminar, listening to a podcast, you flood your mind with all sorts of more things that you don't know about. And so you've actually made your uncertainty greater, because you're like, wow, I see all these options, but I don't know how to do them. Well, maybe I should do a webinar, but I don't know how to do that. Maybe I should do Facebook ads. Nope, I don't know how to do that. Maybe I should just build funnels. No, I don't know how to do that. And now we've opened our mind to all kinds of options, but we're uncertain about how to do them, and now we're paralyzed again. So the answer, the path to certainty is not in more knowledge and information. So if it's not that, then what is it? Okay, here's the punchline. Ready? But if you want more on this, I'm going to, you can let me know in the comments. I'm going to circle back and I can let you know when my course, I'm going to do a 30-minute training on this for Master Network. So if you are interested in that, put that in the comments and I can circle back and send a link to when that comes out. Okay, here's the punchline. Ready? The punchline. So how do we find certainty in uncertainty? Okay. Your certainty comes from your truth. Your certainty comes from your truth. Said another way, listen, ultimately your truth is the life you've lived. What you have lived is your truth. That is your truth. No one can say that's not your truth. That is your truth. And your certainty comes from that life experience.